Hey, Marlon, this is a big deal for you. I mean, this is your baby. Writing, producing, starring.
Catering.
Yeah.
I did everything.
Makeup, wardrobe.
Everything. Everything. Lighting, grip.
Does it feel different to have this much of you on the line?
You know what's funny? It's like I don't look at it as on the line. I just get to express more of me. This is just me. Normally I do things with a committee in terms of my brothers. And this time I got to have my own committee and make my own decisions, as bad as they may be. I did some naughty things. Keenan and Sean, you would not be too happy with your little baby brother. But it's naughty, but it's fun. It's naughty and it's nice. But it was fun to express myself, and over the years of like training and writing and doing all this with my brothers and stuff, it's good to kind of go out on your own and just do your thing. So it's kind of like, you know, I get Michael Jackson doing Off the Wall. He was like, you know, I've been doing this stuff with my brothers all this time. Now I want to go do my own thing, and it's got some disco and some funk, and I'm gonna put my afro out, and I'm just gonna do my thing off the wall.
So you never get any
don't worry, guys.
rivalry?
I'm not gonna buy a monkey. We good. I just wanted to go express myself. No monkey. No monkey. No monkey. No Websters. We good. Right
so there's no hard feelings between you and your siblings when you're like, I want to go out on my own, I gotta do my own thing?
No, because we was all doing something different.
Okay.
So it's not like I'm going, look guys, I'm going to do my own thing. I know that we got White Chicks 2 we're ready to do.
Right.
And it's not like we had something else ready to go. So I didn't get in the way of that, because for me, I would always go, forget my little movie. Forget this little movie. I'd rather do this with the brothers. Tastes so much better. But, you know, because I love working with my brothers, because I'm doing what I love with who I love at that point. And but this was fun to do because it's my baby.
Tell people, because
it's crazy.
I went and saw it, and I don't like to, I mean, I have a sick, twisted mind where I like to be scared, but then I don't. And so I was a little worried that, oh gosh, I'm going to a horror film, but it's a comedy, and I'm by myself. And I laughed my tail off. It's hilarious.
Good.
How do you even describe it to someone?
I can't describe it, dude. I can't. It's, you know what's crazy is people like, after the screening, people were looking at me differently, like, what the hell is in your head? Like,
That's what I thought.
It's a sick, twisted little mind. Like, some of the stuff that's in there, I go, oh my God. Like, they're like the stuffy thing, and then the
how many times did you have
party,
to do that?
And I'm just like, how many times I did 3 45-minute takes. I made love to it. It was crazy. Like, girls on the set was just like, okay, woo.
So that was real sweat? You were working up a real sweat?
Yeah, man, it was real sweaty. You know, it was my ode to Shame. You see the movie Shame, where he, like, the guy, the nympho?
Right.
That was my ode to Shame, but with puppets.
Okay, you had Cedric the Entertainer, David Koechner in there.
Yes.
I've interviewed David. He's also hilarious.
Yes.
Were you guys just cracking each other up while you were shooting, improvising, just going off script, having a party out there on the set?
I let everybody go off script.
Did you?
And people, they were all like, are you sure? Like, at one point, Schwartzman was like, you really want me to, like, go off script? Like, you know where I'm going to go with this? I'm like,
go for it.
I'm the sick puppy that wrote this. Go for it. They were all so happy afterward. Like, man, I never did a movie where people were encouraging me to do more. And I literally try to keep everything funny that they did. Like, Cedric at one point has a rant outside the door where we do just cut. And we keep about, in that little section that's about 30 seconds long, there's 15 different punchlines. And, you know, it's the raucous pace I wanted. I wanted something that, I wanted to make a classic. I wanted to make something that people go, I've never seen nothing like that before. You gotta go see it. It
is funny. I read your father, you've got 2 kids. Is this something your kids will see?
This is the sick thing about this bastard. Yeah, my kids are gonna see this. I'm gonna take them. You know, you gotta take kids to rated R movies. I'm going to take my kids to the premiere.
Really?
Yes.
Really?
And you know what's so beautiful about my kids is they're gonna go, this is so inappropriate, Dad. Like, they tell me what's inappropriate.
How old
and
are
I
they?
go, they're 10 and 12, and they're gonna be like, Dad, my daughter's gonna be like,
so
this is so inappropriate. But it's so funny. Like, I let them see, look, my son was like 5 and he saw Don't Be a Menace. My daughter was like 7 and she saw Scary Movie.
So
like,
it's the norm for them.
Dude, well, this one's a little bit crazier than even though this
crazy.
is crazy. But you know what? I'd rather them see laughter than to see violence. So I let them see, you know, I was exposed to rated R comedies. I turned out fine. But, you know, like I said, my kids know what's appropriate and what's inappropriate. And my daughter still
She'll
does
watch
this.
like this with her eyes like this.
When people kiss in the movies, like up until like last year, every time someone would kiss in the movie, she'd go like this. Now, she's 12 and she goes like this.
I have one more question because we're running out of time. I read in one of your interviews that you like to teach yourself something new every year.
Every year.
So we're coming up on a new year. What's it going to be this year?
I'm going to really dedicate myself to guitar.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you play any other instruments?
I play piano.
Okay.
I'm not magical, but I suck better than I used to. This year I'm going to learn guitar. I know a bunch of chords. Now I'm going to learn how to put it together and play some songs. So that's what this year is going to be.
And why do you do that for yourself? Because
it keeps you young. And I really fancy myself, believe it or not, and I know I do poop jokes for a living, but I'm an artist. Like, for real, I think of this art of comedy in a way that's different than a lot of people. I don't look at myself as a comedian because I think that kind of boxes you in. It's boundless, it's shapeless, it's capless. And so I let myself, I never know if I'm going to play a guitar artist. I don't know if I'm going to play a pianist or in a movie, or I don't know if I can do a comedy now about poker. Next year I'll probably do poetry, painting. You know, I'm an artist.
Constantly learning.
Because I want to grow, I want to learn. And the more I learn, the younger I am, because there's no greater feeling than going, I don't know how to do that. And then sitting there and putting your hard work and dedication and effort into it, and then you go, wow, I'm doing it better than I used to. I still suck, but I'm better than I used to. And that's what, same thing with comedy. I've been doing it now 25 years. I still suck, but I'm better than I used to be.
And over 1 million followers on Twitter? Is that insane? Or
you want to follow me, girl?
I follow you. I've been following
me.
Yeah.
Well, here's what you're going to do. After this interview, we're going to take a picture, and then you're going to tweet it. And I want you to tell me what you thought of the movie. And then I'm going to retweet it, because we're going to get you some followers.
All right.
Because pretty girls that wear pretty pink got to have more than how many followers you got?
I like that. About 3,200.
You see the butt on this, and you only 3,200 followers? My butt ain't messing with her butt. Look, she got $1 million follower butt. My butt is not. Look at this. This is $1 million follow. Follow that butt, not mine.
Right there.
That's $1 million follow butt.
Thank you so much.
Beto.
Thank you.